This telecast is copyrighted by the RPN for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the race without the express written consent of the Racing Pulse Network is prohibited. We thank you for choosing RPN as your choice for sim racing broadcasts.
Sennsation and the series at Majura ballet GP. We have the F1 standings right here. Side riders pretty much leading the way. Adam Mike 99 being the points leader, and not far behind his teammate in third place is in a points battle for second with William G of Johnson Racing Team, and just behind him you got Daihatsu Racing Team and Roto Esport Team in a points battle themselves. As we skip along here, the GTCC standings, Hyperdrive teammates in a close points battle, and just behind him, Nick Highcalis and Josh P. Or not Nick Highcalis. Nick Highcalis and Robert Van Bruggen are in a points battle. And just not far behind them is Josh P. And then behind him is Inf2, who also got their first win a couple weeks ago. Van Bruggen getting his first win last week in Monza. And we're going to take a look here at the track layout. Plenty of twists and turns, long high-speed corners, medium-speed corners. This is an interesting track for sure. It's going to be a challenge for the GTCC guys. Probably going to be 2-something minute laps. It's 2.5 minutes at least. So we're going to send you down to the track now, and we're going to go ahead and get into the action right after this video.
We're going back to a staple Freestyle Aces event, Sennsation, one of our first big leagues, where we ran the 91 ASR cars against Integras. As the classic Integra passed away from bad handling, we had to say goodbye to our beloved old friend. Instead, the GTCC Super Touring cars will be taking their place for a new season of wild and close racing. Sporting the very best of the classic mid to late 90s Super Touring field, the gladiators of 90s racing, the fighting in this class will be door to door, bumper to bumper. Meanwhile, like an elegant ballet, the Formula 91 field consists of the 1991 Formula 1 field in all its glory, focusing on the best and cleanest lines, like dancers in the night. Join us as we enter a fight for constructor, team and driver victories across 2 heavyweight classes. This is Sennsation.
Here we go, we're about to get the lights off and go green. Only 11 cars here, mostly GTCC, 4 F1 cars. Lights are off and they're off and away. Take a look up here at the F1 field. They're 3 wide nearly. Just back there you see the GTCC field getting into it. 2 by 2 filing into that first turn. Up front, got the F1 drivers fighting for the lead. Linus Johnson, Adam Ike. Just behind him, Cy Riker and Granberg going at it. Your action is going to be in the GTCC field, as it looks like it was that Cyanide has a little incident there. It's a little sideways. We got a fight for position. Looks like Johnson went around off in the litter. Hectic start so far. Zoo and Highcalis going at it. Van Bruggen Chasing down the hyperdrive car of Wankel Motor, the Audi machine. Last week's winner at Monza, where all that ballast came into play, all those high-speed corners, high-speed straights. Not a whole lot that the guys with ballast could have done. See, getting a bit of a run here out of the exit. Back up front, Granberg breaking out to about a 1 second lead now. Linus Johnson not far behind though. Hot on the tail of that Granberg machine. High Calister class leader in GTCC. Everybody just getting sorted out here. Still in the first lap. Super long track. F1 car has just completed their first lap. Up at the front, Linus Johnson making some gains on Granberg. Pet Bruggen making a move on Wankel, or it looks like Wankel had a bit of an incident. No good for him. Lose another position to Josh Palmer. That's going to put him in a tough situation. His hyperdrive teammate of Mike isn't here today. Looks like safety car is going to come out for the GTCC field. Get everything back in order. Along the F1 field, Linus Johnson hot on the heels of Granberg. That thing to the wind, trying to catch this machine. Using every bit of track, even the pit entry. Impressive. GTCC guys, I think they're about to get going again here. Looking for a pass. P1 here. Got Johnson hot on the heels now. Really hot on the heels. Quite literally nipping at his heels like a chihuahua. Look at this. Looking for an opportunity to make the actual pass. Looks like he's got the speed to make it happen. GTCC still under a safety car. Lord, all these interesting camera angles. Coming up on the GTCC field, as you see. Trying to find somewhere to make this pass happen. Staying in the slipstream of this Polaroid. Gene here. It's hard. It's hard to pass because there's all, it looks like there's all this room, but once you get a run, it's like you get the runs at the wrong time. He goes wide there. Looks like the GTCC field is back underway. Wankel Motor around once again. That is just a tough break. He's not having a good race here. Gonna put Cyanite back in the mix though. And Bruggen off wide. So he gains a position off that. Bruggen looking like he's getting a little loose there on entry. banked corner here. F1 car gonna look on the outside to pass all of these guys. It looks like Adam Ike, I believe. Cy Riker. Sideheart Motorsports having a tough time so far. Up at the front, battle's still on for P1 in the F1 class. Van Bruggen making a move on Zoo for P2 in class. Looks like they're going back and forth into GTCC. Focusing on the F1 field here though. Granberg turning up the heat. Now 0.8 in front of Johnson. Take a look here at Van Bruggen back there. You've seen Palmer blocking Cyanide a bit. Van Bruggen got a win last week. You know, got some momentum going. And everybody likes a bit of momentum going into a certainly challenging track. Going from a nice, steady, even flow track like Monza to Majura Valley, where it feels like you're never not on some sort of pedal. This is a very interesting track. So many turns, all varying speeds. I mean, you see these guys using every bit of track they can to try to get any advantage. Certainly good to have that momentum coming into this race, though. You know, he's looking for another one. Johnson made a big mistake. Now 7 seconds back from Granberg. One field opening up. Adam Mike's off. Callis looks like he's breaking away to a bit of a comfortable lead now, away from Zoo and Van Bruggen. Van Bruggen looking to get that second position in the GTCC field. We've seen the points. Callis and Van Bruggen are in a battle. And I honestly believe the championship points battle might just come down to Wankel running this one race. We'll see. Because Mikey 30, not here today. Very minimal field today, actually. Only 11 cars in total. But we still have plenty of action. So far, only 10 minutes in. Everybody cranking out a hot lap this time by. 3 laps in for the GTCC field, 4 laps in for the F1 field, and they are split up. The only fight for position that could potentially happen here is P4 of Adam Mike and P3 of Cy Riker, which are teammates. Callis breaking away more and more every time. Doing that BMW. Those are quick. No slouch by any means. Won a couple races this season already in the BMW. Not Zoo, but the BMW itself is a very fast car. Back here, Palmer, not far behind Van Bruggen. Looks like everybody's just trying to let the cars come to them. Adam Mike's into the pit. I assume to fix damage from that little spin he had. I feel like everybody's just trying to get organized. Bit of a lock up there, it seems, or use of the e-brake and the rear wheel. Rear wheels weren't spinning. Looks like Palmer's getting a bit of a run here through this section. Gonna have the line on the inside. Gonna look outside now instead. Van Bruggen was there. It's gonna kill his momentum. Palmer back on the aggression. Wankel motor up a position from 10th. From 11th to 10th, making the move on Blackie there. Looking back here at this battle for What is P4 or not? P3 in class. God, I'm all over the place. P3 in class here. Palmer's gonna give Van Bruggen a shove into the corner. He's gonna look inside. Not able to make it work. He's too far back. Van Bruggen got caught looking in the mirror, and that's gonna give Palmer the position there. Van Bruggen back on. Looking to make up for that costly mistake there. Not far behind him, you got Cyanite looking to make up a couple positions here after that early race incident. Ankle Motor as well, not far behind. GTCC field's pretty close together, I'd say. F1 field, I assume, was under safety car or is about to go under safety car or is just coming out from safety car. Good God. So much going on. But they are back all together. I assume they had a safety car because they were so split up and everything. Michaelis still with a pretty beefy lead from Zoo. Palmer trying to pull away from Van Bruggen. F1 field is back racing now. Or I thought so. I seen them split up for a second. Seems to be locking up that rear quite a bit through there. F1 cars are off. Once again, back from safety car. File into this turn one corner. Nice and even. Look on the inside, that's Johnson. Getting that position he was searching for all those laps ago. Granberg looking back on the inside, which turns into the outside going on its turn, able to make that slide job work. What a move. Ooh. I believe Adam Ike just drove into Johnson's rear, and that's going to put Johnson in the kitty litter. That's a tough break. Get it back in order, though. Adam Ike 99 is now your new F1 leader. Granberg looking to the inside though. Not able to make it work. Back in the GTCC field, Josh Palmer pulling away from Van Bruggen for that battle for P3 we were looking at earlier. And Zoo chasing down Michaelis. Not gained much, not lost much. Still hot on his heels. Adam Ike 99 out in the clean air and making it work, gets the bumper. Interesting, I've never seen that in an F1 car before. All three under a blanket here. Granberg looking to the inside. Gonna make it work. Adam Ike's there though, he's gonna throw the block on him. Mike lost a lot of time through that sector. Michaelis sitting pretty with a comfortable lead. Palmer now hot on the heels of Zoo. Not worried about Van Bruggen anymore. Wankel now up to P9, chasing down Van Bruggen. Cyanite goes around. Struggling. Tough break for him today. Look back at the F1 field. Adam Ike 99 has lost the lead, and he's now 2 seconds back. Far behind them, they got Linus Johnson making a move for P3. on Sideheart Motorsports teammate, and Cyriker gets sent wide. That looked comical. He's able to save it. No damage. That is a tough break for him. Wow. And that might just be a safety car. I believe the safety car is out for the GTCC class. I may believe... Oh! Getting the bumper once again. F1 guys are racing hard. Almost like they got full body cars. A little sideways there, Adam Mike does. Miss Johnson hot on his heels. Oh, around goes Adam Mike! Both the Sideheart Motorsports cars have trouble and he makes contact with the wall. That's tough. Linus Johnson up to P2 now. What is going on? Chaotic energy. And he's not far back. I believe 5 seconds. He can make that work. He's got plenty of time. GTCC field under safety car once again. F1 field putting on a show today. Safety car conditions for the GTCC field still. F1 looks like they're just gonna let it run. Right along with Van Bruggen on this restart. F1 guys. Along here, Linus Johnson. I mean, he's got a lot of time to make up, but he's made up nearly a second in one lap, and I am keeping note of that. On a 3.8 now. Look at that. Another half a second shaved off. GTCC guys still waiting on the green flag. Granberg up front. Trying to pull away. Riker moves up. Adam Mike is off. Trying to figure out what's going on. Johnson stealing time off every chance he gets. Right along here with Van Bruggen for this restart. I believe they're about to go back green here. In this class, I can't tell because the track's so long, safety car laps take so long, so it's really difficult to actually tell. Right along here for the restart, P3 in class, Robert Van Bruggen. The F1 field goes by. We're gonna crank it up. Oh, contact. Wankel and I believe that was Palmer made contact there. Sent both of them off. It's gonna bring us back from our bit of a joying Assetto Corsa car sounds. Wankel motor moving up in the field. He needed this restart, making a bit of contact there with Blackie. Able to make it by on the inside though. And Bruggen up in P2. Trying to hang on to it, but Zoo is hot on his heels. See how much better he is to that sector right there. Diving to the inside, not able to make it work, locking it up a bit, going wide. Blackie's gonna go back 2 positions there. I seen somebody going wide. That was Cyanite. Wankel up a position once again to 8th. I don't know these guys back here. F1 car on the inside gets sideways. Who is that? I believe that was Cy Riker. He's able to save it. Everybody's back in order. Hard racing back here between these 4. Had a mic off in the litter. Sideheart Motorsports not having a great day today. You know who is having a great day? Nick Callis. Pulling away with a comfortable lead each and every time it seems. Just trying to make it work. Ben Bruggen looking on the outside, or sorry, the inside of Zoo here. Zoo was looking on the outside of Van Bruggen, vice versa. They touch, and that's going to relinquish the position. Van Bruggen down to P3 in class. Tough for him. He was looking to finish P2, and I don't blame him after that P1 finish. You want that P2. Got really aggressive on the restart. Made it work for a couple laps, but Zoo just chased him back down. Back here, Wankel Motor leading that field back in the back. P4 in class. Palmer behind him, Blackie, and Cyanite. Had a mic coming to a stop, not sure what for, I believe a spin. Having a tough race for him. Just look at how smooth he is through that high-speed section. It's not really bobbling the car or shifting the weight in any unnecessary way. It shows you how on edge he's driving this thing, how perfect he's got to be with it, and how perfect he is being with it. Not far behind though, Zoo, and the E36, and those things are no slouches. Mike E30 earlier this season won a race in this thing. I mean, they are no joke. And Bruggen using the extra track space. Not sure Zoo has enough. Once he turns it up, I don't know if he can catch Callis. 224.751 to his 225.829. He's gonna have to crank it up. Linus Johnson up in that F1 field. We got a bit of a battle forming. Linus Johnson and Grainberg. These two have been going at it all race. Down to 1 second now. He gains a lot of time through that section every single time. That seems to be where he's not making any mistakes, really. And he's down to 1.1 now, 1.0. Really good through this little sector here. Coming up on the GTCC field once again. I believe that's Cyanide. Put in the first car, 4 laps down. And Blackie. And Wankel. And Palmer. And Van Bruggen. Oh, Lord. What was that went wide? Super wide. They used the track off that exit, that's for sure. That's what that is. Just track usage. Johnson now 0.5 back. Look at that. 0.2. Right on the bumper pretty much. And that's Adam Ike around again. He's having a tough day. Such similar times there. Side Riker looks like he's around again. Sideheart Motorsports just really missed the mark on the setups this race. Granberg breaking away. Thanks to Linus Johnson making a huge mistake. In the GTCC field, everything's kind of starting to file out, even out. I don't think much else can be done. I have a feeling Wankel can get past Blackie, maybe Palmer, and that's it at most. F1 field looks like their battle has fizzled out due to a mistake, unless Granberg goes and makes a mistake in the next few laps. But really, what it would have to happen in the next few corners, in the next lap, even for something like that to happen. And Sue makes a huge mistake, and that's going to push him down to P10 in the order. And that looks like Adam Ike caught up in all that GTCC traffic. Up in the grass. It was an insane pass. Sue now going to have to make up all that track position as much as he can. You got 45 seconds, which is essentially one more lap. They're going to get one more lap around this place, I believe. Oh, who's that? Palmer, hard in the wall. Big hit. What happened there? Is that a hit or a spin? Tell. Zoo up to P9, Wankel up to P8. Zoo looking at the inside of Wankel now. Side by side here. One guy's on their final lap. Highgal is coming to take the white flag. He's taking it, and this lap will be the final lap this time by. That stopped on the track. Adam Ike bringing it to a halt. Ran out of fuel or something. Unfortunate. Just not a good race for him at all. The Riker had a bit of an incident as well. It looks like Hykalis is going to bring this home P1, and Blackie might just get a P2 out of this whole thing. Here comes Zoo. Van Bruggen playing defense back there. You seen it. Zoo's going to get the inside though. Van Bruggen throws a little bit of a late block. They touch. They contact through there. They file back out. High speed section here. Wankel and Zoo get together. Zoo goes wide into the grass. He's bullied out of position. Wankel and Van Bruggen tag team him, pushing him back to P9. Hykalis way ahead of everybody. Blackie not far behind. Van Bruggen, Wankel, Zoo, Cyanite, Palmer. Your F1 winner is Granberg, by the way. P2 Johnson, P3 Cy Riker, and P4 Adam Ike for your F1 field. As for the battle between Van Bruggen and Wankel, I believe... I don't know if he has enough. Van Bruggen with a big... what was that? Lockup? Wankel with a tighter line through there. He's right there. Hykalis is gonna win the GTCC class. Blackie getting a P2 finish here in Majura Valley. Van Bruggen not far behind him, able to hold off everybody. Wankel Motor getting a P4 finish out of this deal. Zoo with a P5, Cyanite P6, and Palmer coming across the line, P7 in class. Had a really tough race. Man, more attrition. Got really fun at the end. Oh my god. So, that was certainly the most race of all time. I will say that. Wow. That was something else. Let's see if we can interview anybody, if anybody wants to be interviewed. Maybe not. Let's not do it.
Hello, it's been a while.
It has been a while. I've been sick and busy.
Oh,
No, I'm not sick.
how are you
and busy.
feeling?
Not sick and busy.
That's good.
Yes.
Goodness me.
Good race. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, I absolutely killed the several people, but you know, other than that, fucking amazing.
It's just NASCAR. It's fine.
I was on fucking mediums. Look at the fucking, look at no mic. Like look at what the state of my front tires were at. They were down to the threads, I swear.
Jesus.
Who do you want to talk to first?
I want to talk to Blackie because I think this is his best finish of the season, isn't it?
Yeah, no, this is his first podium.
Yeah, I want him in here. We'll talk to the winners.
That's Uncle.
Oops. Talk to the winners.
Hello, it's your first podium. It's time for an interview. We are going to bully you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm ready. Hello, guys.
Congratulations.
I'm going to be smug about giving you ballast.
Damn, it was crazy. Like I realized by the end that I was in top 3 somehow.
You were second.
I was second. Oh my
I
god.
don't even know what happened. I was trying to figure out myself.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like just mostly like trying to keep the car stable and stuff. It was a challenge for me. I didn't practice it too much before either, and that's all I mostly can say. Like I trying to keep the car stable and trying to take advantage in corners, mid corner exits, full throttling, and that was mostly it. That's all I did, and that helped.
First podium. I think you get some nice points for that. That'll move you up to the last round. And
Yeah, most. Oh, sorry.
no, you're fine. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I think Tom like died. And took
Several
somebody
times I
with
heard him cussing. I heard him cussing. He died a few times.
Oh yeah, Josh. Josh died too.
Also, yeah. I accidentally killed him.
Well, you survived the chaos. I think that's all that matters at the end of these.
Yeah, exactly. If you manage to like stay alive, that's mostly all that it matters. And a good, I don't know, tire strategy. Like if you know how to pit in the right moment and stuff. Like if you have like the best.
Yeah,
How should I say?
You actually pitted, you sneaky bastard.
Well, I saw you guys were pitting, and I said like, why not? Why not do it
Yeah.
myself?
No, I didn't have my pit strategy open, but no, if I had dared, I would probably have slapped on some fresh mediums as well.
What I did was I checked what were my tire pressures, and I just quickly put it before the race started, and I didn't have like to struggle with that. Doing like, oh, my in the pits, let me just go and check the pit stops, how to do it. Like, oh, put the numbers 24, 25, 26 PSI there. Oh, no.
Panic. Oh, fuck, I just realized that I have to give myself ballast as well. Shit.
And I started with hards, and I put mediums when I pitted.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't like sure with myself.
Just seen that.
Thank you.
And then you surprised me. You were having some battles back there with Cyanite, and I forget who else was back there. Michael and whatnot.
Josh, yeah, also. Wanko finally gets to lose a little bit of ballast. He's been at the cap for like 2 rounds now.
Yeah. I was watching you 4 in the back for a while. And then
I mean, the best racing is back there.
most definitely.
It was a challenging race for me. Like I did some mistakes, of course. I was sandwiched there by I don't know, Josh and Wankel. I'm not sure exactly who was exactly, but somehow I luckily got this position. You know what? Beggars can be choosers. I'm gonna take it. This is the way it says.
Yes. Congratulations for your first podium. Get
Thank
some
you very
fancy
much.
Points and ballast.
Thank you very much. And I'm glad that I managed to get it at least once. This is an achievement. I'm gonna cherish it.
You're looking at like the driver point standings right now. You are 1 point above Josh, and like 8 below me right now. So yeah, I'm 1 point behind Nick, who is currently 3rd in points. So we're pretty much all in like a slobber knocker for the P3. And since Mike can't drive for a while, he might actually drop down further. And Wanko is not striking as high as he could be. All in all, you have a chance for points podium. Looking at things.
The points looks interesting. It makes me excited for next week.
Next week is the final.
It's gonna be a decisive one. I think I'm getting like probably a place above 4th, or 4 or up. That would actually make some changes. But it depends on how much I can manage to understand the track. Hopefully it's not gonna be like my situation it was for today, because I know there could definitely be more improvements that could have done to my driving, especially because I was sliding at most of the corners, especially mid corners where you could actually go full throttle. I realized that my car was actually starting to spin, but thank God with my counter steering, because I actually had to move my hands so much, and even now my fingers hurt a bit because I almost twisted them during 44 some counter steerings, only so I can save the car. But I was like, oh no, I'm spinning, but yay, it actually worked out. I didn't. So it was part. I'm not gonna lie or something. It was a bit of luck too, but I'm gonna take it. That's all I can say. Exactly.
Well, I will congratulate you. We're going to move on to... Is William busy? Because he's...
William is currently showing the stream, but I'll go in there and ask him if he's okay with coming over for a second.
Okay, we'll talk to him and then Nick, and we'll leave it at with that since there wasn't that many people.
Yeah. Actually, how about I send Nick in here or Wankel? Meanwhile, I discuss this with William to see if he wants to come in.
Sounds good.
Okay. I'm gonna do Wankel because it's funny to move him.
Okay, thank you guys, and thank you for the race again. It was amazing.
See you next week, man.
See you next week. Bye bye.
See you.
Hello. Paranoid.
Hello, Winkle.
Why am I here? I did not land on the podium.
You're championship leader.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Are you?
So unless, yes, I am in very big pain. And unless Mike comes back for the last race, I am now mathematically the champion. Yep.
That is correct. You got a pretty big cushion.
Yeah, mathematically, if Nick can, the most points that Nick can achieve is 73. Yes, 73. And
not show up at all.
with my current drop race is 6 points, so even if I do not participate in the last race, I would be at 76 points, so 3 more points than what Nick can achieve at the end of the season.
And rip Mike.
Yeah, rip Mike, the real MVP. If he would still be here, he may have had a chance to battle for the championship. Unlucky. In reality, I hired a hitman to kill his wheelbase, you know?
Knew it.
But let's not talk about that.
Knew it. What happened?
It's not a ploy.
What happened?
What do you
in
mean,
this
what
race?
happened?
I seen
In
you
the-
back there beating and banging all those guys. What was going
Oh
on?
yeah, well, we had a little bit of an incident with Rob. I didn't remember properly. I think it was out of the exit of the fast chicane into the third gear right, relatively at the beginning of the track. And we had a bit of a kerfuffle. And just slight touch that... No, it was out of the last corner, was it not? It was out of the last corner, I think. I'm not sure. But we did have we touched slightly. It was really just a race incident, not a huge incident. But unfortunately, the angle and position of the contact made it so that my car lost control and spun like a helicopter.
He died a couple
That's
of
quite
times
unlucky.
during this as well. Lots of death. I seen you spin, I think, one other time.
Yeah, and
in the beginning.
yeah, there was one other time where I spun. I don't even remember exactly what happened there. I think it was when I was either I was sandwiched or I was sandwiching someone with Josh. I think I was sandwiching Blackie or Cyanide, I'm not sure, with Josh. And then I was on the inside, two were on the outside, and the two on the outside kind of hit each other into me, and I somehow spun around, got the short end of the stick. That's unlucky. But I fought my way back up and almost got a podium at the end. Couldn't quite catch Rob, didn't have enough time at the end. 1 or 2 more laps and maybe that podium could have gone my way. Because his tires were dead. I'm in 4th place with minimal to no practice, and that boat, I think I can't complain.
Honestly.
And it's enough to secure the championship, so I can't complain like double and triple.
I was about to say.
Look at
well,
it this. Look at it this way, right? You're still in danger. Don't feel so safe.
No, unless Mike fixes his shit until next week, I'm not in danger.
No, I'm only... Well, the next 2 guys are only 20 points behind you. And next week is double points.
Yeah, but I still have a drop race. With 6 points.
That is true.
Mathematically, you cannot win the championship anymore. Only
You
Mike could.
still, you can't. Yeah, wait. You can't also. You also can't lose it anymore.
Yes.
Shit.
Mike, if Mike got first in the next race, he would be on 81 points.
Yeah.
If Nick wins the next one, he's on 73 points. If I do not attend the next one, I'm on 76 points because the last race would then be my new drop race.
Fuck. Well, I'm going on Sops next round. I don't care. I'm going for that ass.
Or when you're in the race, it doesn't matter what the implications on the championship are. You always go for it.
Yeah. You just go hard no matter what.
Whether it's for 16th in the back of the grid or for first in the front, you're racist. You race. Right?
Yes. I wonder how the traffic is gonna work on Barcelona, because it's not Barcelona as in the normal track.
Not Catalonia. It's a street circuit.
It's not Catalonia. It's the Barcelona city circuit from grid.
I've never heard of it, so I'm
It's
excited to see
wild.
what it is.
It's really fast, really swoopy. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic.
That is nice.
It favors all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, so rip Tom.
Yeah, the fast swoopy stuff is a bit hard with all the ballast and the out in general because it's just
I'll rank your ballast cap.
yeah.
Not anymore. Not anymore. You're gonna lose.
I'm a fake geography teacher now. Fuck me.
You have
No,
to. You have to give me your tapes. You cannot listen to tapes about Brazil anymore.
I guess I'm going back to Stuttgart 21.
Sing German.
Or 99 Luftballon.
No, Stuttgart 21 is like a. We talked about in geography class, like a fucking train and public transport project that went horribly wrong in Germany. It's quite funny, actually. Frustrating, but funny. The kind of fun where you like put shards of glass up your ass, you know.
Well, regardless,
Right.
I think it's time to move William in.
I think so too. Madrillas, I wish a wonderful evening. It has been an honor.
See you next week, points winner, master.
Yes, see you next week. It's been an honor as always to fight you on track. And next week I'm gonna get revenge for that kerfuffle we had. The missiles already land.
It was a little bit of revenge for the Fuji tomfoolery.
Yeah, good. That does make sense.
Just a couple of little love taps, you know how it is. It's touring car.
There's a bit of a healthy banter. I wish a wonderful night.
I will send you out.
Yeah.
B3.
William, I have clutched you from the dangers of doom.
I have been stolen. Hello.
You have been stolen.
You have won.
Ooh. Yes. Oh yeah. I did do that. Yes.
There's no trophies, just ballast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. More ballast again.
There is no trophies, just the ballast. Suffer.
I can't wait having my car strong as the aspect get gutted by ballast. Oh.
Oh, I like the battles. You guys were like bumping each other like it was NASCAR, but you guys, why? You have open wheels. Isn't that scary?
These cars are actually pretty durable. You know, it's old 90s. You know, they built them with steel instead of carbon fiber. You know, it's you can bump a little bit in these. They don't if you kind of do that sides like when you push someone out, I guess wheel to wheel. They don't really spin. They're quite stable in stuff like that. It's more if you touch someone off their ear.
Touch the rear. Got it.
Yep.
Makes sense. I mean, it's a pretty universal rule, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there was much strategy to it. You kind of stuck up front all day, really. Linus was like
yeah.
your only competition.
Yeah, I had a I had a pretty bad start. I think I was fourth after I was dead last after the first lap, or T1 rather, and then I ran. I think I messed up the second the corner off the bridge, the left-hander going down a little bit. I was behind Siriker and I kind of missed my turn-in point, so I ran a little bit wide. And I was like a second or so behind everyone else, and then everyone else just had like a collective goofy in the next corner, and then Linus ran off, and then in the next corner, both Siriker and Adamike just completely broke themselves. So I just took the lead. But yeah, it was fun. I had some fun, not really fights, more mental battles with Linus on those last couple of laps. It was us in the F1 cars had super difficult. This track was really hard on the rear tires. So all of the F1 cars were just like, imagine if you've done a burnout in any sim racing game in a rear wheel drive car, and then you try to drive around afterwards. It was like that for the last like 5 laps. It was almost undrivable for everyone. But
quite literally.
Yeah, I saw a lap from Adamike like about halfway into the race. It was very interesting.
Speaking of him, he had a tough day. Both him and Siriker.
Yeah,
They usually do pretty well, so I was like surprising.
Yeah, I think they have not Siriker, but I think they had a lot of ballast. It's a fairly long lap. And just looking at least Adamike's driving, I think he didn't have his diff locked, which really makes it difficult to drive when the tire wear goes down. But I'm sure they'll be right back on pace next week.
Almost certainly. Street circuit, that's like, I feel like street circuits are like an equalizer always.
What track is it?
Barcelona City.
Oh, I've never driven that track before.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, I've never seen that track before. I love street tracks, so.
Great equalizer.
I asked Tosh like several times to like check it out if it's safe or not. So he didn't, and I think it's safe enough, but we might see some interesting conversations between the GTCCs and the.
I still remember Port Newark. I was from the first SSS season. I was.
It's kind of that width, but it's not that absolutely atrocious to drive.
Okay. Is it
It's
as
actually
narrow?
good. It's actually really good.
Is it as narrow as Port Newark was?
It's a little bit wider.
Okay, that's good for multi-class at least.
You can fit about, I believe, like on the tightest part of the track, I believe you can fit like 3 or 4 GTCCs next to each other.
Mm-hmm. That's bigger for that's
On the narrowest part.
Yeah. That's pretty narrow, but it's not too bad. You can
Also,
go side by side in F1 there.
Do you know that fountain, like that really big fountain in Barcelona?
No.
Ah, never mind then. Well, there's a giant fucking roundabout around a fountain, which is very gorgeous at night. But since not everything lights up correctly, we can't drive this track at night. But yeah,
Kind of like Long Beach.
no. It's way wider than
Long Beach. Well, I mean, around the roundabout, they have a beautiful little fountain.
Oh, yeah, no, but way bigger. It's like one of those fountains.
Yeah, Long Beach is quite narrow.
You'll see next week. You'll see next week.
Yeah, I'll see you next week. I'm gonna make sure to do all of the practice so I can.
Yeah. And I need. We need to also move on because Nick needs to come in.
Oh yes. Well, thank you, peeps. See ya.
Welcome. Have a good one. Congratulations, and enjoy the ballast next week.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Have a good one.
See you later, man.
I love that's how the drivers feel.
Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Are you almost on the ballast cap? Let me check.
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
Minus 5.
Huh.
Yes.
No ballast really helped today, huh? Well,
I don't think it was the no ballast. I think it was the track itself. I think it was a little bit more controlled with the braking. Since the change of these cars, I haven't really been at it. I mean, especially the mid-season was hell. I think it really took a while, honestly. It felt really good. It was with a, quite a gap as well. It was 9.7 seconds, something like that.
Honestly, I, by comparison, had a fantastic time in mid-season. Well, on Monza.
Yeah, I'm talking generally in the mid-season.
Yeah.
I also did quite well in Monza. I was second.
Yeah, you had a rough time in Fuji and Svek specifically, didn't you?
Yeah, it was horrible.
And Pinwheel.
Did I? In Pinwheel?
I don't remember, but I remember you saying something along the lines of, please never host it again.
Pinwheel. I don't think it was that harsh on it.
Yeah.
It was fifth. Anyway, it should have been much better. I think I should be fighting for the championship, but at this stage, I'm honestly quite happy that I actually got one. Yeah. Congratulations to Wankel for winning the whole thing.
oh yeah, you pretty much already
I
locked
mean-
it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Most
Any
certainly.
more questions?
Not really. I just first time you won this year, isn't it?
What do you mean?
In Sensation.
It's my first win in Sensation, but not in in the GTCC.
Well, congratulations on
Yeah, I appreciate it.
that. Seen you up front a bunch earlier this season too. I get what you're saying about the mid-season stuff.
It was the mid-season.
Anyways, congratulations. You're free from the grass.
Thanks.
Enjoy the ballast.
I'm enjoying it. It puts up some weight in the back. It's good.
I think that's everyone.
Yes.
Right.
I'll see you later, Nick.
See you people. Thank you very much for everything. I'll see you next week. Yeah. Cheers.
Anytime, man. See you later.
And congratulations again on your Monza win. I wasn't here last week. Sorry. I wanted to make Monza.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You were sick. It's very understandable.
Yeah.
I mostly did it on tire strategy. I went out on softs, and then a safety car happened for the request of the rest of the field, not even me calling it, giving me the exact opportunity at the exact right moment to just go in for pits for new softs. I was leading the race at some point by about almost 9 seconds.
Jesus.
It was absolutely silly goofy. That shit was insane. I'm planning to do it again on the finals.
Looking forward to it. Oh. I'm gonna go make some food.
Yeah, me too.
In the stream as well.
You have a good one, Jojo. I'll see you later.
I'm gonna go and I'll see it. You too. Oh my god. That was insane, that finish. Anyways, I'm gonna cap it here. An insane race. I'm really tired, hungry, and thirsty, and all that good stuff. So, call it here. And I'll see you guys next week for the final round of Sennsation 91. I'm really looking forward to it. I hate that I missed a couple weeks, but hey, it happens. Real life is a thing. See you guys next week for round 8 of 8.
This telecast is copyrighted by the RPN for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or of any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the race without the express written consent of the Racing Pulse Network is prohibited. We thank you for choosing RPN as your choice for sim racing broadcasts.